How's the pizza?
Good, as usual.
Good. After that raid you went on after the visit with Ragnar, I wasn't certain your taste buds were working properly.
The bullet wound I received was in my shoulder. Since when have there been any taste buds anywhere near there?
By the great spirits, it was a joke.
Indeed. I'd still like to know what that briefcase is for.
Said you don't need to worry about it.
I am worried about it.
Look, I'm making sure things don't fall out under our feet. You can keep up your revenge-fueled terrorist plot to blow up the Genesis Pharma buildings because you blamed that one guy for the incident. But you need to trust that I can handle things in the background.
I do, but what happens if you get hurt? Or if you're captured?
You let me worry about that.
Enough with this lone wolf garbage. We're supposed to be a team. I'm trying to get on the same page as you so we can do that.
You say that as though it was that easy. Just start working together seamlessly, like we've always been together. Grow up, Jovian. I've been on my own for 2,000 years. I had to fight tooth and nail to stay alive. I made sacrifices I still haven't gotten over. Then, just at the tail end of one of the worst centuries I've had to live through, you show up. Give me a damn break.
I'm sorry. It's easy to forget that life goes on whether or not you're in the picture.
Yes. And I'm sorry for snapping. Since I found you in that forest, it's been hard for me to adjust to having somebody tagging along.
That reminds me. You never told me how you were able to survive this long. Our people are only capable of living up to 500 Earth years on average. I know how I'm still alive, but how did you survive?
I
Excuse me, are you Vita?
I am.
And you're Senator Samuel Slater. It's odd to see you so far from your armed guards and bomb-proof mansion.
Show some restraint, cousin.
So no trouble. I've heard worse from the newspapers. Nevertheless, we have business.
Of course.
I take it the documents are in that case?
Documents? I'm gonna guess this transfer fee that was mentioned is included as well.
I stopped counting after about 5,000.
That's why I started using credit cards. Can't really be bothered to be looking around that much cash anymore.
Understandable.
Then why do you use cash?
Considering the views you preach to your supporters, I don't think you'd like my answer.
You were able to get this amount together within an hour. Frankly speaking, I value that over some political mumble-jumble any day.
Interesting.
We're technically not citizens of this nation. We're Italian royalty from an era long past.
Really? That's interesting.
We were forced to flee here and remain in hiding after an incident forced the prince and I out of our home.
The prince. You mean him? That explains some things.
Like what?
Please, don't do this. Senator, if you would be so kind as to take this case off our hands, we'd be grateful to consider this transaction settled.
Of course. I wish I could stay and dine and learn more about this nobility you speak of, but something's come up. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, Miss Aurelius.
Likewise, Senator.
There was more in that case, wasn't there?
What do you think I am? You?
I'm not incapable of thinking ahead. I would have at least put in a tracker.
I did more than that. Remember the drone you made during your time as an apprentice metal crafter? The one that could map a location and engage in sabotage operations?
Oh, you put one of them in there?
What do you mean, one of them? Did you make more of those roaches?
Not in front of the pizza. I'll explain on the way home.